Hey there, friends and foes. Good morning, Multiverse. This is Back of the Cereal Box. I am your host, the prophet of pop culture, John Pica. You can call me Johnny. And this morning, we are supposed to have a very special guest in the virtual rec room, the one, the only Carole Baskin. We hope she shows up on time. But in the meantime, we've got other stuff to talk about, like if you were to be a Disney princess, who would you be and why? And we're going to talk about that with all of our friends in the rec room right after this.
It's like Coca-Cola, Levi Strauss, Johnny Carson and Mickey Mouse. The first star was James Dean, Elvis Presley, and he's still the king. Some things are only imitatable. You can't beat an original. Oh, you can't beat an original.
All right, guys and gals, we are back. Once again, this is Back of the Cereal Box. And let's welcome in, very first up, my co-host with the mostest, my broadcast partner of the last 10 years, the one, the only, the incomparable, Miss D. Barty. Hello, D. Barty.
Hi.
D. Barty has one, a new laptop, and two, there's a new mic on the way.
So it was supposed to be here yesterday.
It has not arrived yet. However, what we are doing this morning is 100% better than what we have done. And that mic was provided through a generous donation of our super fan, Dave Mattingly. He took the initiative. He heard our pleas, and he saw that at buymeacoffee.com/cerealboxpod, you can help support the show. And he came through in spades. So we're hoping that mic shows up today. But the new laptop has made a huge difference, and we're super excited.
I got it for Christmas.
Yay! Also joining us is the one, the only, the queen of hopeful simplicity, Miss Melissa Stetcher. And look at that fabulous hair.
It's extra.
Now you're in a different location this morning. I don't see the pop behind you.
I had a call earlier this week, an organizing call, so I rotate my desk, and then I just didn't rotate it back. So there's still, I have an excellent view of them, and they're still just a fabulous. All right, good morning.
And rounding out the Fab Four is the one, the only, the boys of noise, the Sultan of sound, Mr. Shawn Connors.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
How you doing this morning, Shawn?
Pretty good. We got a 1-inch blizzard going on outside, so.
Excellent. Now, are you snowed in?
For Virginia, yes. Yes.
We got 8 inches in Nashville last week, and it paralyzed everybody and everything.
Oh no, we got maybe 1.5 inches, and everything's been shut down since Thursday.
I see we can get 12
but it didn't actually snow until last night.
Like, get to work. Y'all are crazy.
That's
John
fantastic.
and I were in Chattanooga, and we had to drive through the mountains, and we were like booking it out of there so we didn't get caught in it.
Yeah, we had to book out so that we didn't get caught on Mont Eagle, which is the highest point in Middle Tennessee, where trucks get stranded all the time because of snow. So if you guys missed that live episode from Chattacon, it is up. It is on the web. And I learned something new, Shawn. I learned something new every time we do these lives.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm live and we're pre-recording with my iPhone, I cannot have the mic on the table with us, because this is, do you hear that?
Yeah,
you hear that all throughout the show. and we were peeking because it was too close. So I learned something new every time. Yes,
We'll learn
Melissa.
next time.
Now
Oh, I know why she's laughing. I get it, girl. I get
we've
it.
got
I
some
just
good.
think it's so he's all like, we hear this. I don't like that. And you just kept doing it. It just made me giggle.
Hey, we need to welcome some other friends into the rec room. Our friend and yours. She's crazy. She's kooky. She's the co-host of Cryptid Crunch here on Back of the Cereal Box. It is Keisha Acuff. Good morning, Keisha.
Hey.
Uh-oh, now we can't hear Keisha.
Hello?
There you go. Did your cat mute your mic again?
No, I actually
Blame
locked
it
the
on
door
the
so the
cat.
cats can't. Okay, I mean, it was the cat. Yep, that's what we're going with. Oh, by the way, we have a new shirt in the shop.
Yes, we do. And I forgot to upload the picture.
Oh,
I need to do it. But yes, we have a new shirt in the merch shop for Cryptid Crunch with the hashtag Keisha Be Crazy. So go to our website at backofthecerealbox.fun and click on the merch store and check that out. Get yours today. And then we also have a brand new friend joining us in the rec room this morning. I had met her through our mutual friend, Willow Schuyler, and we just clicked right away. And so I was like, we need to have you in on our next Saturday morning show. And she said, sure. And so I didn't know at the time that we were going to invite Carole Baskin to join us. So Carole is not here yet, but I said, Heather, it's going to be crowded, but we still want you. Do you want to do this Saturday? She said, yeah. So please welcome Heather.
Hi, everybody.
From the Sideshow. And
I like that every time I'm walking around. Yes, Johnny.
I do not want to mispronounce your last name.
It's Bedor.
Bedor. Because it could be Bedor, it could be Bedor.
That's how. So the men in our family pronounce it Bedor, and the women in the family pronounce it Bedor. I don't know.
There you go.
There you go.
Bedor.
Welcome.
Better. Bedor.
Bedor. Yeah, it's fine.
Bedor.
Like fedora
Bedor.
without the A and the F, right?
Well, in honor of our missing special guest, everybody on the show has their bowl of Frosted Flakes. DBRT, you have chocolate Frosted Flakes?
What?
Is that right?
I did, but my kids ate them all and threw it in the box. And I was like, no! So I had to go get honey Frosted Flakes and regular Frosted Flakes. And then I even
How did I
got
know those
little
aren't a thing?
cereal bars.
Honey Nut Frosted Flakes is probably really good.
So the chocolate ones, they have like little marshmallows in them, but they're like the hot chocolate marshmallows, and so they're so good. And my kids,
Okay, I need to go hunt those down because those sound delicious.
Yeah, they devoured it.
Wait a minute. Did we find a cereal that DBRT likes? Chocolate Frosted Flakes with marshmallows?
I think we did.
Okay, no. D likes cereal, just not for breakfast.
Exactly.
I bake with cereal and cook with cereal,
See,
and my whole family
delicious.
chooses me.
Well, DBRT got a gift that Shawn and Melissa, we are going to be sending your own Crunch Cups. And DBRT brought it home, and her daughter Izzy immediately hijacked it. We'll show them when you guys have yours, because we want to show them all at the same time. Yeah, because DBRT right now is going, I have no idea where that is, because Izzy took it.
I even asked her this morning. I was like, "Where's my cup?" And she's like, "I don't know." And I'm like, "No."
So we are called back. Yes. I did not post the pictures yet because you didn't give me permission to share them. Do I have permission to share
always.
them?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. They're all
Okay,
behind
okay.
me right now. I don't mind.
Okay. Well, some people are a
I mean,
little
my
bit.
kids. Well, look behind
Well,
me.
your
That's all my kids.
pictures of your kids. Yes, DBT got all fancy this morning for our missing special guest.
Yeah.
I see that background is kind of fire there, D.
Yeah,
Thanks. I took
that's all it
those.
takes is a big celebrity to motivate DBT.
That's right.
She can't be motivated for me, her broadcast partner of 10 years.
Hey, I drive all over the country for you, John. Come on.
I
Get
know, I
lost.
know.
Go to the wrong place.
So what happened was, we'll share that story in a minute. So we are called back in the cereal box because I am of an age where we did not have iPhones or iPads at the breakfast table on Saturday morning, in between cartoons and pro wrestling and Godzilla movies. We were reading the back of the cereal box, and that was a portal into a wonderful world of geek pop culture, like cartoons and comics and music and all of that stuff. And bon appetit with some Frosted Flakes.
Okay, well, you eat
Sponsor
that.
us.
Heather, I need to see that mug one more time because I'm pretty sure I eked out just a second ago. Oh my God, yes.
Same.
It's
Got a bowl with
Same.
handles.
Same.
I'm jealous.
I'll buy you one.
Wait, who are you talking to? Because I will gladly take
I'll
one.
Right?
buy all of
I'm
you
like-
one.
I'm like, we're
Every
all
single one of
like-
you. We can have a matching set.
Yay!
Well,
I
Heather,
would so eat my cereal out of that.
Heather, since you're
tiny.
new to us this morning, give our
Yes.
audience a 30-second elevator pitch. Who are you? What do you do? And what is your geek guilty pleasure? Your fandom?
Oh God. You want me to do that in 30 seconds? All right, I'm gonna talk really fast. Okay. Well, I'm obviously weird and cool enough for Johnny to say like, "Hey, I hardly know you, but let's get on the show." So that's one. I founded a nonprofit here in Orlando called Still Serving to support locally owned and operated restaurants in Central Florida. I am popping up a new podcast with Willow called The Sideshow. So we're gonna start debuting. We're groundbreaking for Groundhog's Day. I'll send you the info on that. Favorite fandom? I'm a Disney girl, but I'm also, I don't know if you guys can see like my Dracula display. So like horror films and Disney. That's me. And Star Wars. That's me in a nutshell.
We love that. We
Thanks.
love that. Well,
I appreciate that.
Let's go around the room and everybody, for our viewing audience, because we know each other, but our viewing audience may not know us. They may be joining us for the first time. So, Melissa, who are you? What do you do? And what is your fandom?
Hi. So I'm Melissa. I am the owner and creator of Hopeful Simplicity, which I get to help people achieve a less stressed lifestyle by focusing on organizing. We declutter, we organize, we create maintainable habits for the whole home team to shift that overwhelm. I don't know. I've been part of the Saturday Fab Four for the better half of a year now. And I geek out on all sorts of things, mostly video games like Gears of War or Funko Pops, but I am selective on my Funko Pops. And of course, I love Disney and randomness, and that's me.
You say you're selective, but how many Funko Pops do you have?
Okay, so I am selective because I collect certain ones. So I have like as many that I'm acceptable spending what kind of money they're asking for at the store. Harry Potter's, and then I got Fantastic Beasts, and then I got Gears of War, and I've got Beauty and the Beast, and then I've got Hocus Pocus, and I have a total of 213.
But she's selective.
I am selective. But you have to think over 100 of them are just the Harry Potter ones, probably.
That's pretty selective for Funko Pops.
Yeah, no, I know. It's ridiculous how deep that rabbit hole you can dive into. What is behind you on the shelf? What is that shelf? Is that
That's Frosted Flakes. You
no,
told me to
no,
bring
no,
Frosted.
on the wall.
Oh, that's essential oils
Oh,
I
okay.
knew it.
because I make all my own stuff, so I use
I was
essential
going
oils.
to ask if those are essential oils or paint.
Yeah, because I make I make bath, body, and home products. Part of my business is swapping out harsh chemical products because I encompass the entire less stress. So I make all my own products, but they still smell fabulous.
Awesome. Awesome. DBarty, who are you? What do you do? And what geek stuff are you into? What is your geek guilty pleasure? And I know the answer to this, even if you don't know.
Good, because I really hate this part. I really hate talking about myself. I can talk about other people all day long, but when it comes to me, I really, really hate it. So, okay. I am first and foremost an actress. That's how John and I got introduced 10 years ago. And my second passion, and the one that makes the most money, is photography. I'm a mom of 5, as you can see behind me. My little subjects here. And what do I geek out over? Superman and vampires?
And Friends.
And Friends.
The
That's a
show.
good one.
The TV show Friends.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Shawn, what do you do? What's your secret geek passion?
Shawn Connors. I am the AKA the 757 Renaissance Man. I'm a content creator. I love sneakers and Marvel and Star Wars and 80s movies and hip hop.
Are you have you been able to catch up on Book of Boba Fett?
Not yet. That's in the plans. I'm getting ready to start I'm doing all the back work for the 30-day challenge right now.
Yeah, you
But
call
yeah.
yourself a Star Wars fan. Mm-hmm.
No, I want to hit it all. Like the last one, I got to see the whole series all the way through. I like watching it that way better.
Wait a minute. DBarty is raising her hand. DBarty, have you been watching Book of Boba Fett? What?
And I haven't been sleeping.
Yeah, she confessed on air last week that Star Wars puts her to sleep. I almost fired her on the spot.
Yeah, my husband was a little mad at me because he's a Star Wars fan. So he was like, look, you gonna get some hate mail for that. And most of it's from me. Like,
now, hold on. I will give you a pass on the first movie. I mean, not the very first Star Wars, the first in the series.
Well, look, here's the thing. It doesn't put me to...
is awesome.
Look, listen.
The Senator Palpatine one.
I'm trying to talk here. So it doesn't like bore me and put me to sleep. Okay, I don't understand it.
It's comforting.
I don't understand it. They use a lot of terms that I just don't get, and so
what a lot of terms like Force Awakens.
We're gonna have to make her a
Well,
Star
first
Wars
of all,
story.
you're talking to somebody that doesn't even
Lightsaber?
know what a freaking force is. Like, I had to pause the movie and have somebody explain it to me, okay? Because it never tells you, like, what the force is. Like, what the heck is the force?
What the force?
Midichlorian.
Wait, Heather.
Yeah, and then all the little alien people.
What would Yoda say the force is?
Oh no, I'm not going to do my Yoda voice now. But no, the force is strong with not her. No. Sorry, D. No, I mean, have you ever watched the movies, read the comics, read the books, anything?
She falls asleep, she says.
Ever? Like, you've never been able to stay awake?
No.
Okay. Well, I would suggest maybe watching the movies so you don't get confused.
I don't get it. I don't get
I
it.
would maybe drink some energy drinks and like drink all the coffee and stay awake.
Like, I can watch. Okay, I watched Mandalorian, and I felt like it was dumbed down enough and simple enough and short enough that I could kind of understand it. And I'm not going to say 100% understand it because I didn't. Because they're like, these are people, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't get it. And
I'm gonna go find something. I'll be right back, so you can see my love. Okay, I can't because it's all hanging. I would say that Book of Boba has been an interesting journey. It is significantly darker. It is not as a shove into the Star Wars universe. It is a down the rabbit hole kind of show. And it's helpful if you know a lot of the background, but it's interesting and there's really beautiful special effects. I would say Mandalorian was an easier watch. I myself am struggling watching Book of Boba Fett. Johnny called me out on that the other day because I'm a terrible Star Wars fan apparently. But it's really entertaining. You just have to, it's like reading a spinoff of a book of a spinoff of a book.
Right.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Now, I can get, Dee, that you liked Mandalorian because Mandalorian, you didn't need to know any of the background because they introduced you to it because it was, they season 1, they don't even mention the Force hardly at all. I mean, you got Grogu that's using it, but they don't talk about it. They don't talk about how the Force is an energy that permeates all things.
I mean, I understand it now. I
together.
didn't when I watched it. That's what I'm saying. But there was a lot of stuff in there.
Luminous beings.
And then like they named all of their ships, and I'm like, who is that? And my husband's like, oh, it's a ship.
You don't name your car?
How do you know that?
Every
Your car
single
doesn't have a name?
Not everybody names everything, John.
What?
My kitchen appliances have names. I also have a Star Wars kitchen, so there might be a problem.
Okay.
My
in
cameras,
defense,
my
the
cameras
last
have
time
names.
The last time I named something, it blew up.
Oh,
So
I have enough people coming out of my body that I have to give names to. I do not need to name other things, okay?
Well,
think it
Since
was
I didn't have
dramatic
that
because I named
pleasure,
it
I
Sheila.
do. Since I didn't have that pleasure, I just named my cameras. So
oh, sure.
so that brings us to Keisha Acuff. Keisha, who are you? What do you do? What is your geek guilty pleasure? What is like your passion? Your geek passion.
I have so many things.
I know.
I have
you
so
have
many
a lot.
interests. Okay, so hi, I'm Keisha Acuff. I am one of the co-hosts on Cryptid Crunch on the back of the cereal box. So my geekdom, I have so many. I guess for like TV shows, series, movies, that kind of stuff. I heard someone say Harry Potter earlier. Yeah, so I'm a Harry Potter. I am somewhere between a Slytherin and a Ravenclaw. Depending on what day it is. So
They're
Doctor,
Yep.
It's
so
funny you
Doctor
said that. I
Who-
just took a quiz the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you get, D?
What do you think I got? Gryffindor, of course.
Oh, you know, that makes sense. Okay. Doctor Who is one of my big ones. Currently Smallville because I am binge watching it.
Smallville.
So, you know, for those of you in the comments that were asking Ryan, I'm like, I'm not much further than I was, but I'm getting there. Let me see. Oh, and The Big Bang Theory is another huge one. Because I will binge all of that, and I have all of the little figures and stuff like that that I possibly can. Because I have never related to somebody so much in my life besides Sheldon. Like, I even have a spot on my couch that people are like, that's Keisha's spot. My daughter, who is 4, is like, you're sitting in mommy's spot. You have to move. So I'm like, yes. And I have a nice butt print and everything. And then video games. I do play video games. Right now I am playing a game called Elion, which is free.
Wait a minute. You can't play video games. You're a girl.
And Johnny's out. Wait, dismiss.
Don't you dare.
And then I also
I
play
think I just
Rift.
saw an
I
episode
have
of
played
Law and
Rift
Order.
since the
XD.
beta. And if anybody wants a free MMORPG that is it's called
Me.
Rift. It's basically like a better version of WoW. I used to play WoW. I started playing Rift. I was like, okay, this
Now,
new
Keisha,
love.
we all know what WoW means, but some people in our viewing audience and D. Barty don't know what you're talking about.
What does it always mean? Maybe I
It's
do.
World of Warcraft.
I mean, I don't, but maybe I do.
It's World of Warcraft, and I basically grew up on it because, like, I would go away for like a church retreat with my friend. And one day we came back after being gone for an entire week at a church retreat. And my mom's sitting there with just a stack of boxes next to her. And she had the same outfit on. And she's just sitting there playing WoW. And I'm like, yep, this is my life. We actually, growing up in my house, we had those big, long, white plastic tables just lined our entire living room. And we had like 5 computers set up in a row so that we could all play together. But at that time, my favorite game was Conquer Online because I was too cool for WoW because my mom played it. So if you guys are curious.
That's awesome.
Hey, that's great family time, though.
Yeah, it was. There was times where we didn't sleep for days, and we would just game.
It'd be way better if it was like a D&D family night.
So I do play D&D.
I do know what that means.
Oh, yay!
Yay,
Thank you. So, but I've never played D&D with my mom.
I don't think my mom would ever grasp video games, or like I had my Game Boy when I was growing up. She couldn't figure out Tetris.
I played Mario.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I
think
As an adult, you do that all the time. Yeah.
See, I used to be into video games heavy until my son came along and got into video games. And you see what's behind me. That is a PS5. He was up till 3 a.m., had 4 computers going, and was trying to pre-order it on all 4 of them to get it.
Wow.
And, I mean, the kid is dedicated. He is devoted.
That's awesome.
And I'm just like, stop.
So, Johnny, did I ever tell you that I have... we own a 6-bedroom farmhouse, and we only have like 2 kids. So one of our bedrooms is converted into what we call the video game room, where we have several large screen TVs across the wall.
I'm coming over to your house, Keisha.
We own every game system except for the newest ones because we can't afford them yet. All the way back, like we have several Ataris, and we just have them all set up in this room. And people come over and they're like,
yeah,
I wish I got more
have
time
them
to
all
spend
too.
up there,
We've got everything back to the Atari. We've got the Sega Genesis. We've got the original NES. We got them all.
We even have like the off-brand stuff that nobody's heard of. It's like this was only out for like 2 weeks and it flopped, and there's only 2 games that were ever made for it, but we have it because why not?
Do you have Intellivision? You know what Intellivision? Are you familiar with that?
Okay, so my husband is the one with all the excess game systems from way back in the other years. So I'd have to ask him. I know all the main ones because those are the ones I play. I don't touch any of the other stuff for fear of breaking them.
But do you have a Rumble pack for your Dreamcast?
Oh, she said Dreamcast.
Dreamcast is the best game system ever
Crazy
made.
Taxi 2 lives in my Dreamcast. Lives.
Yeah, ready to rumble.
I'm going to have to ask my husband because I want to know now too.
What a Rumble pack
Let's
is?
get Rumble to
No.
Rumble!
If you have a Dreamcast?
Yeah, no, if we have the thingy, because I
The
have
Rumble
no
pack.
idea.
If you're playing and it vibrates in
mainly
your
play
hand, you have it.
PC. Oh, then yes.
Yes, okay.
Look, hey, can everyone just appreciate DBarty's face for a minute?
I
You're
always
saying words I don't
DBarty's
understand
face.
again.
I'm sorry.
Hey, we are going to get to viewer comments in just a minute, but before we do that, we need to acknowledge our partner, Comic Books for Kids.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.
That is phenomenal! I cannot wait until the day that we are able to deliver those comics to kids in hospitals, in person, in cosplay. It's going to be epic. Now, our very special guest, for those of you who are just tuning in, this is Back of the Cereal Box. And this morning, we are actually part of the Multiverse Funraiser. It is a virtual con and fundraiser to raise money for Valerie Perrine, who was Miss Tessmacher on Superman the movie with Christopher Reeve and Gene Hackman and Ned Beatty. And she has Parkinson's and is struggling with some medical bills. So we decided to throw this big event. And this morning, our guest in the rec room was supposed to be Carole Baskin of pop culture fame. And she must have gotten lost. DeBarty, she must have the same gene that you have, because she has not shown up.
No, she's never coming. Dance hard.
Well, so we're
be like, oh no, he's a turd face.
Well, so I hope she shows up, but it's 30 minutes in, and she hasn't arrived yet. That's okay, because we've had fun just with the six of us. And DeBarty, do you want to know what happened? So we were live in Chattacon last week for DeBarty and I, along with the very special guest Elizabeth Murphy Spivey, broadcasting in front of a live audience at Chattacon, which was a ton of fun, by the way. Did you like having the live audience, Dee?
Yeah, that was totally my thing, because I like entertaining people and I loved it.
But you know what?
What?
My ring light did not make it back.
Oh no.
Somebody did not pack my ring light and tripod.
Oh
No.
Eli, you in trouble? Call you
Eli,
out, man. I know you're watching. You in trouble.
so yeah. And you know what? Today I am doing a different setup. I'm in the Zorby beanbag chair. This was a bad decision.
I was gonna say we should watch watch John try to get out of that thing. It's pretty funny.
I can't. I'm like
Last time in Superman
I've got
celebration, we had to
on
pull
either
him
side of
out.
me. I'm trapped. And there's no back support.
You have to roll onto your stomach and then roll off.
I know, but there's no back support, and my back is killing me
You
right now.
should
Do a
see him
Sonic
do
the
that.
Hedgehog.
And his little fishnets and his little sparkly shorts.
So Heather doesn't know what you're talking about, Dee.
I'm just imagining all the things in my head right now, and I just
Oh,
can't
Johnny,
help. I need
there-
to do more.
Oh, Heather,
wish I
there is
had a video.
pictures. If
Yeah,
you would
so-
like to see them, there is lots of pictures.
Yes, please directly send them to me.
Well, Heather, I am a Harley Quinn cosplayer.
Yes, I love it.
And when the first time Dee saw me in the Harley Quinn costume was at Superman Celebration, and I had the beanbag chair with us, and we were sitting in it, and I
John
got
got
Finish
stuck.
sentence. Use
So
complete
we were-
sentences. Words are good.
We were both sitting
Words
there.
are hard.
Well, I get up and it engulfs John like quicksand. And he's like, I can't get up. And then he's like, I'm gonna rip my fishnets. Yeah, it was the funniest thing. I wish I had a video. We had to.
Can we
I
do
had
a
to go
live
one
reenactment
side.
here and now? Like, I'd really appreciate that.
Yes.
Don't put
No,
the
because
fishnets
I'm
on.
wearing my grown-up pajamas today. I'm not in the fishnets today, but
You
there
have
are
time.
pictures.
It's fine.
There are pictures.
Right?
You
You just drop off. We'll run this for I don't know however long it is to put your yank them on.
Listen,
and then roll it.
Johnny, how
Listen.
long does it take to put fishnets on? Because I've been thinking about getting
Longer
some.
than you would think. It's hard.
Like I
to
imagine
put
your
fishnets
toes
on.
getting stuck every 5 seconds.
No,
That's
no,
not. Hey,
no.
I don't need that visual. Thank you.
Pro tip. You put footy socks on first
Why?
before you put your feet into the fishnets.
Because when you put your
And you have
toes in
socks under
fishnets,
your fishnets.
I
Because
know,
when
but
you-
then I have sock for Harley Quinn. I have socks over top the fishnets.
Too many
So-
socks.
But then
My
your
feet
feet stay
would die
warm
of
and they
heat.
don't get caught in the fishnets. They don't
Or
get
you just
hung
make
or
sure your
snug.
feet aren't crusty and gross, and you point them, and you just.
Oh, my feet are
Just like, yeah.
my feet are
I'm with
done.
Heather. I
I
was
work on a
like,
farm.
we've had too many years of experience of we're supposed to wear pantyhose because nobody wants to see bare legs, even though they look better without the pantyhose. You're welcome, 1980s. Just
Right.
point the toes and pull.
Does the
Now,
fact
listen.
that I haven't shaved in like
Different.
a year
Like,
count
you-
as
you-
The
pantyhose?
fishnets
Yes.
have holes in them.
Yeah,
So
That's
whenever
right.
you go to pull them on, you go to put your toes in. It doesn't matter how much you point your toes.
But
If
if
you have
but
long
you
toes
like-
like I do,
you
Turn the toe and then you
scrunch 'em-
unroll them, then it's
You
easier.
scrunch 'em
I
down
do
to the
that all the
foot.
time.
that was the trick.
Poor
I
Shawn
learned,
is over there
over
like-
here.
That's what I do,
So
Melissa.
scared.
I roll them down to the foot, but then you got to put one on at a time. And once I get one in, how do you roll down the other way? I got to like do this yoga pose
Yes.
to put the other one
Yes.
in, and
Yeah.
and it. I'm not as flexible
It's like
as I
putting
used to
on a
be.
pair
and-
of pants. You don't put one leg all the way up and then wait to put the next leg on, do you?
Yes.
What?
I don't-
Yes?
You put one
Huh?
pant leg all the way up and then you start
I
with
don't
the
wear
other one like
pants a
in your
lot, guys.
chest.
I'm trying to think here.
No, that's exactly how I do it. I put one leg in, and then I step up and put the other leg
For
in.
lives,
in,
you
but
only
you
have
don't,
to see
like,
the
pull
top
it all
half.
the
I don't
way
need
up.
pants.
No,
Here you
You're
go,
very
Johnny.
you can't
flexible
do that
then.
Here you
with
go, Johnny.
fishnet.
This is your theme song.
Anyway, we need to get
I
to
have
some
answers.
viewer comments. We got people
We have a
commenting.
lot.
Cindy Kep says, good morning. Willow Schuyler says, good morning. Curious Idealist. Angel Love says, good morning. It is 16 degrees in this college town in Tennessee today. It is cold in Middle Tennessee today. That is why I'm wearing my adult pajamas, the sweater, and the back of the cereal box hoodie, Drew Milden, which you guys can win if you enter the giveaway for the Multiverse fundraiser. And hopefully, Carole, can you pop up the link to do that? Melissa, themultiversefunraiser.com is the website. If someone can pop that up. Jen W says, hi, guys. Good morning,
What
Jen.
up, Jen?
Ryan Permisson says, good morning, everyone. Who's ready for some fun? And I don't like you anymore, Ryan. Look at all these superstars, and John is here too.
Oh no.
I like Ryan more and more every week.
Ryan is pretty fabulous. I'm not gonna lie.
Jennifer Friend says, girl power up in here. That's what it's all about. And Ryan says, oh my God, it's Keisha. How is the binge watching going?
It's going good. So I haven't watched Smallville for like 20 years since it originally came out. So I am rewatching it before I do the panel on it tomorrow. And I've been doing nothing but eat, sleep, binge watch Smallville. So I'm only like on the third season because, you know, I have kids and stuff that require attention.
Oh, kids. I'm sorry.
I know, right?
Every
Fun
mom in the room
fact.
just went,
Fun fact: if you
Mom,
watch Lucifer,
Hey, we got a single dad here, and I've got two kids that had a lot of, needed a lot of dad love, attention.
Yes, I
Every
wish
parent
that was
just went-
my daughter's. My daughter is like attached to me. Eh. She's so cute though. She's
Hey,
a little
hey,
crazy.
Hey, Keisha, since you've been binge watching Smallville, and Melissa and Heather, you guys will know this too. I think it's time for a song along of the
boy.
theme song. Somebody save me. Let
Okay,
your warm
let's-
hands break right
Right
through and
through
just save me. Am I the only one
Okay.
who wants to sing this
Yes,
morning?
yes, you are.
So
truth.
I mean, yeah.
Thank
it's
you,
a little
Angel.
Too early to start singing.
Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars.
Oh,
Carole says, I don't know what that is. What is that, Shawn?
The song you were just singing.
Yeah, Smallville.
Oh. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, let's not get a copyright strike. Carole Vanessa says of Melissa's pop collection, that is selective.
It is.
It is.
Okay, mine is selective. I have like a David Bowie and a David Tennant one, and because those are my loves.
I have an Alice set. I have everything vampire that I could ever possibly imagine.
So this is my crush card, and
Yes.
as you can see, I have the two Davids next to each other because Davids. But
Dance, magic, dance. Jump, magic, jump.
Okay, so mine is selective because I only have like those
Checked
and a
out.
couple random ones here and there. Having 218, is that what you said?
Ish.
That is not selective.
Hey,
How
Funko,
is
if
that
you're
not
watching,
selective? There are only certain sets that I collect. It's Harry Potter.
Right.
there are like 5,000 pops.
Yeah, I mean, like I could go and I
Or-
mean, my son has some that are Naruto, and
Let's
then
not
I
put
have
you into debt getting Funko Pops, right?
very few. No, if I was in debt, I wouldn't have my own business and be able to do this. So
No, over Funko Pops.
over Funko Pops, I have it's no different than somebody having 14 binders of stamps.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
collector's thing. If I go to sell this, congratulations, I just made an investment, except for it's an easy dust item. Don't get
Easy
me
dust
started. I'm
item?
in sass mode.
Keisha. Oh my gosh.
My
Keisha
stuff
and
is not
Melissa
easy
are going to
dust
go to
mode.
war here. No.
I'll show you my Funkos later. Melissa.
Yeah, we're going to do that in a minute. Do you have some handy? Okay.
I wish.
Deanna Russell says, oils.
That's my D.
Deanna Russell says, oils. They are amazing.
Mhm.
And Angel Love asks, I see an empty chair by D. Is someone joining her, or is she pretending that Johnny is in that chair?
It's my imaginary friend. It's my vampire friend. You just can't see him on camera.
That makes sense.
Not how that works. No.
And she also, Angel Love says, D, I challenge you to a friends trivia duel.
We were
Yeah.
supposed to do that.
We can make that happen.
We were planning on doing that next time we take over, and it's just me and D, and we're gonna have Angel on, and I'm just
We
gonna push
should
the
do
buttons
it.
because I
We
don't do
should do
friends.
it. That way, we should do it on this show. That way, I can not
Yeah.
look like such an idiot.
Yeah. Well, hey, make it happen. You just schedule it, Melissa. I'll put you in charge of that. You pick the day.
I'll be in charge. I mean, I don't watch Friends or anything, but cool, yeah. Mhm.
Hey, somebody can make up questions. I can't do it because I know the answers. If I made up the questions.
Carole Vanessa's Book of Boba Fett is my jam. I love Book of Boba Fett. I was not a Boba Fett fan. I did
Yes,
not
you had
get
a
the
horrible
fan
hate.
fervor over Book. Over
I think
Boba
it's
Fett.
more so the clones thing that bothers me a little bit, but it's been interesting to kind of go that deep dive, which is really dark. Literally, the way the film is, if you watch it in a light room, it's hard to watch, which is dark.
Okay. I love what they're doing with the Tusken Raiders.
Okay, that I appreciate.
That whole thing. Can I just say I am going to cosplay as the Tusken Raider chieftain. That
That's awesome.
dude is badass.
Which one is he? Which one are they?
The Sand People with the
Sand
wrappings on their face.
Got it.
That was perfect. You have D was asking which one are they, and Heather turned to talk to somebody, and it just happened to be in the same direction D's in. And I was just like, it was just
Thanks for the tip.
I was having an iced matcha latte delivered to my hand.
nice. That
Oh,
person's a
aren't
keeper,
you?
whomever that
Okay.
is.
And
Where's my-
Keisha's
hey, where's my-
family
hey.
playing World of Warcraft with the fam for days. That explains a lot. Yes, it really does.
My mom still obsessively plays games, by the way. If any of you like playing games, she's on it way more than she probably should be for a working adult that works most of the time.
Aren't we all working adults that work most of the time that play games too often?
Every
Except for
time I call
Keisha.
her, she's like, I am currently playing my game. And I'm like, of course you are.
That's
It's
hysterical.
2:00 in the morning.
That's awesome.
And
Well, she's
Willow
busy
says,
working
that
the other
sounds
time."
like a great time, Keisha. Having LAN, what's an LAN?
LAN parties.
A LAN
So it's
party?
basically where a bunch of people put up their computers and stuff next to each other and game together. And yeah, that's the simpleton terms for it.
And
Nate
everybody
Lowe
drinks a
still
lot
has
of
a Dreamcast.
Surge and a lot of Jolt, and you're up until like 7 a.m.
Really? I've
Or
never
you
heard
just
of this.
never sleep. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, Johnny. We're okay.
Johnny's not
I
a gamer.
forgive you.
No, I'm not a gamer. Jennifer Friend wants to see those pics.
Yeah,
She's
same
talking
here,
about
Jennifer.
the Harley Quinn pics.
That's what she said.
I got you, girl. I'll show you all the pics I have later on when we go to lunch.
Oh dear Lord.
The show has devolved into the best way to put on stockings.
I
Listen,
have some pics
that's-
John doesn't want everybody to see.
no, you
Ooh,
can see them all. I
was-
posted them myself. I look fabulous in fishnets. I have awesome legs.
I will be the determining factor of that.
He really does. I will give him that. He rocks the fishnets.
And Willow says fishnets are not as sexy as you folks think they are. Yes, they are. For us thick-thighed women, it looks like roast beef being wrapped in twine.
That's my co-host, ladies and gentlemen, and I love her.
It's also
Willow,
my
you just
co-host,
have to get
and
him
I
a little
also
bigger,
love her.
honey.
For the record, the views of Johnny have also not been satisfied by the views of the other co-hosts. Thank you.
Well, listen.
Amen.
My legs look damn sexy in fishnets.
But do you shave though, or
No.
you just?
No. But I've got very muscular
Doesn't it
legs.
hurt like when all the little hairs get stuck in the net?
No, well, okay, so this is funny story. Fishnets, they don't get stuck like they do regular nylons. And how would I know this? Because in
Let me
college,
find out in a former life, Johnny.
I feel like I'm too sober for this
He was a
conversation.
Victoria's Secret
Right?
model.
Never too early to start drinking.
I'm sober all the time, but I
was-
will be willing to have any conversation.
in college, I was part of the madrigal choir, and it's a Renaissance choir, and we did these, madrigal dinners,
Awesome.
and we wore tights under the tunics, nylon.
Were they
tights.
tights?
Yeah. they were nylons, and
Oh my God, there's my new bestie.
I discovered
Good.
why women shave their legs. It's because your hair pokes through those nylon tights and it gets hung and it pulls and it itches and it hurts like hell. Am I right?
No,
Oh,
I mean
the
that's
show
not
dissolved
why
because-
we shave, but yes, that's helpful.
We're supposed to shave?
Oh,
I feel
For
like
now,
I
too.
missed that memo.
that's why the nylons cover up all the stubble. It's fine.
My
Hey, look,
daughter is
that'll
so
happen
cute
to me
because
in-
whenever I'm wearing short shirts, she'll be like, "Mommy, you got hair like Daddy," and I'm like, "Thank you, honey."
It's nice and soft.
Carl
Yeah.
says one Funko Pop is one too many to me. Carl, you're fired.
Carl, you're not fired. We appreciate your opinion, even when
"We
it's
love
wrong
you,
or
Carl."
different. I'm just kidding.
Even when
I
it's
think by
wrong.
this point in time, Carl knows we all love him. So
Yeah. And Willow says, I only have a couple of Funkos,
Nice.
my Elvira ones. Well, you guys, you know what? That is a great segue to my favorite segment, New Loot.
Woo!
And since we're going to ask the question here in a minute, if you were a Disney princess, who would you be and why?
Wait, John.
What?
I won't say my friend's name, but my friend just texted me, and they're watching the show, and they said that you would make an awesome drag queen.
Hell yeah.
So you need to get on that.
No. See, no.
Come on.
There's
I
a
even think Johnny
difference.
should have his own theme music.
Yes.
Here you go. Coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen.
John B. Pica. Oh no.
That was not me, for the record.
This time.
This
Okay,
time.
now it's our show. We can talk about what we want. So,
So, yeah.
Who's got new loot?
Serious.
Oh, jeez.
Speaking of Pops and Funko, I've got some Funko Pops that I want to show off. I had these last week for the show, but we didn't get to it. I got the Ahsoka Pop
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
and Bo-Katan.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Star Wars fanatic. And so my Star Wars collection, much like your Pop collection, Melissa, is very selective. There are certain characters that I collect, and both for Star Wars and Marvel Legends. And so I have like dedicated shelves to certain characters. And I've got an Ahsoka shelf that this will go on. I've now got a Mandalorian shelf that Bo-Katan will go on in front of the Black Series figure of Bo-Katan. So that's kind of how I collect. But my Funko Pops this week.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, I didn't show these off previously, but I'm going to show them now. Speaking of Funko, and Funko, if you're watching this episode, you might want to just consider being a sponsor. Funko Sodas. I'm obsessed with these. And I've not opened this one yet.
Ooh.
Should I open it on air?
Yes.
Is it cold? Are you going to drink it? Don't
No,
open
it's
it if
not-
you're not going
it's
to
not
drink
real
it.
It's not
soda.
really a drink.
It's
Oh.
a figure. So
Oh my
the-
gosh, I want it now.
Did you
Yeah,
get the
the
chase?
can
Did you get the
opens.
chase?
No, I don't. No, I don't think it's the chase. I've not opened
Aw.
it yet. But this is the Mr. Monopoly one, and I got Mr. Monopoly because I am obsessed with Monopoly. It is my all-time
Monopoly is awesome.
favorite board game ever, and I know it's very decisive. Now, okay, so this was originally wrapped in shrink wrap, so I took the shrink wrap off, and then the figure is in a bag inside the can that is shrink wrapped, and then
No, and then.
Come on,
it is in bubble wrap inside the bag,
He's so
inside the
fragile.
can, inside the shrink wrap. But then you get
He's so
Mr. Monopoly,
Aw.
Funko,
Yes.
Soda.
This is
I love-
cute.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah, I love these. And the other one I have is Quake. If you guys remember Quisp and Quake, Quake was a cereal. Quisp, well, it is a cereal. It's hard to find. You can get it on Amazon. But Quisp and Quake had their own cartoon series, and I've got both now. So, but Mr. Monopoly. You guys have any cool pops to show off? D or Melissa, you got any new pops?
Oh, indeed.
This
I
week,
got a
or
blue
is it-
pop.
I don't have any new. No, this week's been busy. My workshop went live. My membership launched. I haven't
Well,
shopped.
maybe even not even new this week, just the newest one you have.
I got a thing. It's not a pop.
It's
though.
up there. You see it up there? You
It's
see
beautiful.
it? Okay, good.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's the
That-
shelf where I have to climb on the chair, and it is not a day. I'm going to climb on the chair to get to the pop because I don't love you that much, Johnny.
Oh.
Because I will fall, and then I'll just be like that old lady on the ground going, nah, just put a blanket on
And
me.
it would get some viewers for the show.
So we're 5 minutes from the top of the hour. What do you got, Keisha?
New loot.
You've got new loot. What do you got? It is Superman. And is that for you or for one of the kiddos?
Me.
I love it. I love
My daughter keeps begging me. She's like, "Can I open it, mommy?" And I'm like, "No,
Oh.
you can't." Until after the show, because I am doing the DC panel.
Okay.
So I saw this and I was like, I have to get it because not only am I doing the DC panel, I'm also watching Smallville right now. And I was like, yes, I need to have this. It is a necessity. I'm getting it for my job. My husband bought that, so we're gonna go with it.
That's fantastic. Heather, you got any cool stuff to show off? That's the Queen of Hearts in the teapot.
Yeah. She is part of the 50th, and she's supposed to be like $30. But do you see what Target did?
Oh.
So I got her for 10. I just have to work on peeling her off. Isn't she beautiful?
I love it.
That's
you said
awesome.
Alice earlier, and I was like, I wonder if she means Alice in Wonderland. I kind of need to come over.
Yes,
and
Alice in Wonderland. I have a huge obsession with the Cheshire Cat. So I have lots of Cheshire Cat and Mad Hatter. I'm not a huge Queen of Hearts fan, surprisingly, but the Teacup series is super cute. And I had the Cheshire Cat one in my cart when it launched almost 2 years ago. And by the time I checked out, it was gone. Yes, I should invest in Funko too, because I have Funko Pops and then I have Loungeflies. And I have a lot of Loungeflies.
All right. Very, very, very cool.
Heather
Shawn,
and I
you got
just
anything
became
this
friends.
morning?
We're best friends.
I am on a new loop band
Okay.
because I am getting ready to buy a new camera, D. And yes,
What?
so
Do you want me to help you with that? Why'd you call me out?
I'm
I
going
told you to
buy-
call him. Actually, she's going to call you, Shawn, once she gets her mic today.
All right.
It will
Yeah,
be delivered today.
I'm saving up for a new full frame camera. So
Awesome.
I will
awesome.
gladly
Those
take
things are
your
like
old
3
camera.
grand.
So, hey guys, normally we could go over time, but this morning, the rest of the Multiverse fundraiser follows us. So we have to end on time this morning, which
Oh my
means
gosh.
I know we're about to be over time. So rapid fire, Shawn,
yes.
who is your favorite Disney princess? Or if you were a Disney princess, who would you be and why?
Bruno.
Yes.
We don't talk about Bruno, Shawn.
He's not a princess.
He's the closest
He
thing
is
you're
our
gonna get. I'm not
princess.
either, so that's the closest
He can
thing
be
you're gonna
whatever
get.
he wants, John.
That's right.
So are you
Yes.
talking about that Bruno, or are you talking about the dog from Cinderella?
From
No, the
Encanto.
Encanto.
I
We
know,
don't
I've
talk
seen it.
about
I know.
Bruno.
The
No.
dude living
Can we
in
all
the
just
walls.
agree that it's
Yeah.
Bruno?
No.
I did watch that since last week, by the way.
Good.
That was the only one
I
on the
actually
list.
watched it too.
that
I've
I
only
watched.
watched it like 10 times since last week.
Keisha, if you were a Disney princess, who would you be and why?
I don't know. Whatever one gets to sleep all the time. Snow White.
Sleeping
Beauty.
Or Sleeping Beauty. My brain was thinking Snow White, and my head was like,
I mean, Snow White's in a coma, so it's technically sleeping.
See? I'll take whatever one's sleeping, guys. Go on,
Liberty?
G.
Okay, so my favorite growing up was Cinderella, and I still am gonna say Cinderella because A, the blonde hair, and I can dress up as Cinderella, and it's pretty believable. B, because I clean all the freaking time like Cinderella after everybody, and I'm like a servant around here for all these people. So yeah.
Do you have
Cinderella.
mice and birds helping
But-
you clean though?
You know,
Are you at the window? Ooh,
What?
come help me clean. Ready to help?
but I will have to say this. I have decided that Carole Baskin is Jasmine because she owns a big tiger.
Wow.
Melissa?
Oh, we're getting kicked off, I think.
No. I'm just setting up for the next segment.
Okay, Melissa, go.
Melissa,
I'm
if
Belle.
you were Disney, who? Your Belle?
Belle.
Ooh, I like that one.
Heather?
I mean, hello.
Yeah, Melissa and I
Belle.
are going to be best friends. Yes. I was very good friends with Belle for quite some time. I also do a cosplay of steampunk Belle. I read all the time, and yeah, I wouldn't be mine being locked into a castle with a lot of books. And yeah.
Me too.
I did
Awesome.
a retro Snow White once, so we could totally be sister friends.
We're gonna have to talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I were to be a Disney princess, I would be Ariel.
Under the sea. Because it's better where it's
Hey,
wetter.
look. I've got
Technically,
mine.
it's
Hey,
Fishnets.
fishnets.
Do you see it? Oh, no, you put the thing up. You can't see it.
No, yeah. So this is a signed print from Philo Barnhart, who created The Little Mermaid. And Dee Barty and I met him last week, and our interview is live with him. But The Little Mermaid basically reinvented Disney. It revigorated Disney, who was at death's door, and it ushered in a new golden age. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's
Okay, wrap it up,
complete?
Johnny. We gotta go.
We do gotta go. Guys, hate to cut it short. We could talk all morning about all of this fun stuff, but it is time for us to turn over the reins to our friends at the Multiverse Funraiser. There's a great panel coming up. I don't know what the next panel is. Oh, Carole. Carole, you popped in. Carole, we're actually about to sign off. I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness. This
I'm
was the
sure
time
we
I
can
had set
add
on my
her to the
calendar.
next one.
But,
I wondered if that was the problem. Maybe
but-
she's
but
an
I
hour
thought-
ahead of us.
Well, but you're Eastern, right?
Yeah.
9 Eastern, 8 Central. What? I'm so
Right?
sorry.
No, I don't know.
Carole, can we try to do it again sometime?
Sure. I don't know how it ended up on my calendar as 10, but that's what I had.
I'm so
Oh.
sorry. But
I
I'm
am
so
so
happy
glad
you're
you
here.
got to come on
Ladies
here
and
today.
gentlemen, I am not a liar. Carole Baskin is here
About
with
this
us
part.
in the rec room.
And you look fabulous. We all specifically ate these for you.
Frosted Flakes just for you.
Nobody sent me any frosted flakes.
Aw.
Johnny, we're blaming that on
I know,
Johnny.
I know.
That's
I'm
Johnny's
bad. I'm a
fault.
bad host.
Let's do
I'm
that for
bad.
the reschedule. Whenever we can get you
Send her some
back,
Frosted
we'll
Flakes.
have Johnny send you some.
Okay,
would
you
love
got
to
my
have you
calendar.
back.
So,
Actually,
Carole,
Johnny, do you think Kelly wouldn't mind? What's the next panel?
I don't know. What is the next panel? Tyler, what is the next panel?
Oh, hey, it's the Richard Donner hour.
Oh, yeah, no, we have
Power?
to talk about Richard Donner. So, Carole, we will have to reschedule you. I am so sorry for the mix-up, but you know what?
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. You do look fabulous,
Oh,
and this will give you more time for tiger cub snuggles.
Johnny.
okay.
No, at Big Cat Rescue, you're gonna go and
We are
see-
not going to snuggle tigers at Big
Okay.
Cat.
No, even the
Johnny,
little
I don't
baby
know.
ones?
We
Even
don't
the
breed baby ones.
little- No, okay.
No.
Well,
Only
next time you're on,
rescue,
we'll
Johnny,
get you to
only
talk about all of
rescue.
that.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
we would love to have you back, Carole.
My
Yes.
pleasure.
All right.
I
So
want to talk
sorry
big
about
cats.
that. With that, we're going to let everybody go except for Tyler, and we'll run a couple of commercials and reset the room for the Multiverse Funraiser. Thank you, Carole. We'll catch you
Carole.
all on the
Deuces.
flip
Bye,
side.
guys.
Bye-bye.